Last time on the Teen Fatties Super Panel Show.
Kind of get control of their mind first, and then their bodies. I think they're much more susceptible to submission when it's physical, sexual. I mention it to the wife all the time. Like, do women give this pushback when you're telling them, spin around, right? Like, turn around, let me hit that from the day. They're like, yes, okay, yes. But when it's time to make decisions for the family, it's like, why we gotta do this? Why we gotta turn left? Why we gotta get out there? He wasn't pushing back like that. And I think that's where it starts, fellas. If you don't get control of their bodies, they're not gonna have the confidence in letting you control the family, control the finances, control the children. You can't even make me come. So, it's a little bit deeper for me, but I absolutely agree. They submit to everybody except their husbands, but maybe, their husband ain't putting down that magic stick.
Damn. Red and Kim, I'm actually going to ask you different questions. Is Mr. Ised right? Your sexual prowess a lot of times is going to determine if you are willing to listen to the man that is with you or not. Do you think there's any validity in that? Go ahead, Red. You shy?
I'm gonna say no.
No, I can't.
I love you, brother, but because
Whoa.
you have a lot of
disagree with them. That's crazy.
because you have a lot of
Brother. Go so to Red Lipstick Vibes, the OG in the fucking hoe.
That I have a problem with personal trainers.
Why? You don't like them?
No, I just had a personal trainer a couple times in my life, and it doesn't matter what they look like. They can be not attractive at all. But I find myself just getting a bit like, it's something about just being told.
Oh, she's freaky.
What are you trying to say? Just like being told what to do with your body.
Okay.
I guess. And like maybe it's that they have to intervene.
Like bend over. Do one more.
I mean, I will admit though that I have a problem.
Okay, so friends, question number one, so y'all don't be confused about why I play this video, right? 2025, is it easier for a woman to submit to other people, like a personal trainer or a boss or a mentor, than it is to submitting to their husband? Well, let me start with Mr. Ilkan Ali, because he usually he gets the last spot on the first round, but I'm going to start with him.
Yes, we're still trying to figure out why that's happening, but it seems like our women value more of what their pastor believes, what their sergeant believes, what their professor wants them to do, what their boss wants them to do, more so than their husband. And it feels like it's because of the control aspect. It's when a woman is doing what she's doing for the professor and her boss, she's benefiting from it. And just like this woman who's saying she likes being told what to do by her trainer, it's going to benefit her body. But for some strange reason, when modern women, no disrespect to the sisters who love doing things for their man, when the modern woman does something that benefits her man, it seems like she's being controlled the wrong way, and it's domestic slavery to her. So we still don't understand it. Why can you perform for all these people and you value these people, but when it's time to perform for your man, it becomes problematic?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
ladies first, of course.
That was
I agree with Kelly.
Oh my God, I want a relationship like that.
Well as Ali, I agree with both y'all. Yes, they will listen to anyone other than their man. Yeah, in general, in my opinion.
For me, it's a little bit deeper. I think it's kind of like a consecutive order of control. It sounds like you kind of get control of their mind first, and then their bodies. I think they're much more susceptible to submission when it's physical, sexual. I mention it to the wife all the time. Like, do women give this pushback when you telling them spin around,
right,
like turn around, right, let me hit that from the, they be like, yes, okay, yes. But when it's time to make decisions for the family, it's like, why we got to do this? Why we got to go turn left? Why we got to park there? You wasn't pushing back like in the bed. And I think that's where it starts, fellas. If you don't get control of their bodies, they're not gonna have the confidence in letting you control the family, control the finances, control the children. You can't even make me come. So, it's a little bit deeper for me, but I absolutely agree. They submit to everybody except their husbands, but maybe, their husband ain't putting down that magic stick.
Damn. Shout out to my boy Theo for the $30 Cashapp for the hamburger fund. I appreciate you, Theo. Thank you very much.
Before I continue with my message, thank you, Sister Avanti, $10 coming on the Cash App. Thank you, sister. Next time, make it 20, but thank you for that 10. I know you barely had that. Thank you, sister.
I appreciate it. Red and Kim, I'm actually going to ask you different questions. Is Mr. E said right? Your sexual prowess a lot of times is going to determine if you are willing to listen to the man that is with you or not. Do you think there's any validity in that? Go ahead, Red. You shy?
I'm going to say no. I don't agree.
Damn. No, I can't.
Because I love you, brother, but still, because
Whoa.
you have a lot of
disagree with them. That's crazy.
because you have a lot of women that are with their husbands or men or whatever, and they quote unquote amazing sex or whatever, but they still rather be more submissive to the job, the outside person than the husband. I agree with Kelly. It's more about conditioning. It's more about what they've been made to think how it's supposed to be, and it's selfishness. If that man is not doing exactly what she wants him to do, behave the way he wants him to behave, do everything that she wants him to do, she's not going to be submissive. So that's what I got to say.
Kim, I want to understand, like Ali said, what stops the woman from looking for this on other men? Like, what stops the woman from, oh, I already got my fix from my husband. There's nothing another man can say that can get me wet or get me excited. Go ahead, Ali and Kim. And I think Mr. said wanted to say something. So
I'm trying to bring both of y'all. I don't agree with what you're saying, but I do agree with what you're saying. There's parts of what I agree with what Mr. He said, and there's parts I don't agree with Mr. He said. Where I agree with you is that even if the person makes the woman climax, it doesn't keep her there. Where Mr. He said it would possibly keep her there, but I agree with him that the woman, in order to be with the woman, you have to be in control of her body and her mind. The problem is that when a woman is truly in love with someone, she feels like she can lose herself. She's in fear of losing herself, and if she loses the man, she'll lose herself. So if she never puts herself in a vulnerable position, she doesn't have to worry about ever losing the man. So if a man can make a climax and orgasm all day long, she'll let him have that, but she'll never truly give her mind to him because she's not fully developed into a grown woman. Because once you get to a place where you can truly love, then you'll give your body, your mind to the person. Because I do agree with Fatty. If the D is that good, if he got a 12, 11, if he can make her climb all the way, if what Mr. He said was right, then the woman would never leave. But I do agree with Fatty that it's not keeping her there because she has to assume control, always be in control, always have the last word, and always have her way until she gets in a position where she truly uses her intuition to love a man and value a man, and knowing when she follows him, her life will be taken care of. She'll always choose herself because she doesn't want to lose herself in loving someone else. It was next.
I was going to say because they're easily influenced, and just like the ever so changing hormones, they don't want it no more. The man was good, the marriage was good. Now I got these kids, all this work. Like she said, I'm bored. Yeah, it's a mindset thing, and they're not far removed from stepping out. So I absolutely agree with that. Anything can set it off. I can't, name one thing that would stop it. But I agree with a lot of what you guys said.
I'm going to jump in right after you. This is why, again, I'm not sure if how I articulated it, if it went across as intended, but I don't think it's a means to keep someone just sex. That's why I kind of started my premise with first mind and then body. Because again, we were speaking to the physical aspect of the video. Her physical trainer tells her turn around. She does it. She kind of likes it. It's sexy. And again, when we go into the bedroom, it's sexy as well with the mister, with the boyfriend. They follow directions then. That was my point. They are very submissive when we tell them to spin around. They do it. They don't say why, how come. And I'm just saying that, like, I'm a sports guy. If you ain't been doing it, don't start. And when I show you that I can capture you mentally, I can capture you physically, then again, like people been alluding to, there's tangibles put in place for people that are in monogamous relationships to stay there. But again, if you ain't been doing it, don't start. I've been having you climbing the wall since I met you.
27.
So now it's different. And that's all I'm speaking to. Again, I know it's layers to this. This is, everyone should be well-rounded and we should be able to captivate mind, body, spirit, all of those things. But it starts with the foundation, with free throws, with like the things that we can control, and I can control pleasuring you. And then when I do that, don't start getting out of pocket, because when we in that room, you don't be getting out of pocket. And that's all I'm saying is sometimes we don't handle the things that we can handle, and it kind of goes, snowballs from there. Sorry, I was so long-winded.
So what happens? I'm sorry. Go ahead, sis. I'm sorry. When what brother was just saying. So
her mic loud, Fatty.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Sure?
It's fine.
All right.
What happens in the scenario you just put together when she is that in the bedroom, but outside of the bedroom, she's cantankerous and fights against everything you do, but because she's like that in the bedroom because you're providing some type of pleasure for her. But then when it comes to things outside of providing pleasure for her, she's the total opposite woman. So what makes that happen? If in your scenario, that's how it's supposed to be.
I'd say a stupid man, but that's my
damn.
Well, was that the question about man or woman?
No, for me, I was asking brother because for the woman, if you're in control of her in the bedroom, like you're saying, if you got her mind and her body and all this stuff, and she's submissive in there because you're providing her something. She's doing. I'm gonna turn around for him because she knows she's gonna get that. From the back. Okay. Mm-hmm. She's getting something out of it. So what happens outside of the bedroom when she's going to be cantankerous? She's going to be toxic, and she's not going to want to do what you want to do because she's not getting that instant gratification or those endorphins running. What contributes to that?
I mean, that's because you allow it. People can only do to you what you allow. Again, that's an incongruency. How are you listening to me in this one room and in the other rooms in the house? You're cantankerous. Like that just don't go. And if he's allowing that based off the results, like he's wild.
But it's because women like sex.
Sex is a distraction. It's not
woman. No, I don't think so. I think women like sex. Before these the corn and friends. Let's go popcorn. Okay. Once again, if you guys want to talk, like if you see you're getting frozen, just put your finger up, but you can literally jump on the conversation. Don't wait for the ball to get to you. I want the conversation to be as fluid as possible. And you got it, Damien.
Yeah, I just want to address that.
Give me just 1 second just to say this, Damien, and then you got it. Okay. I promise.
Go ahead, brother.
Before these platforms that rhyme with corn up and next video and all that decided to ban these categories, forced was one of the most searched category by women. Women have these fantasies of being dominated and being pushed to the wall and they have these fantasies. They love it. They love when a man knows how to do it and a forceful man that they actually love and care about. They love that shit. So it doesn't translate into the real world because on the real world, they like that one, they don't like the other one. And just for them to have it, that woman chose to be dominated.
Oh man.
It's what they want.